All right, well, as always, thanks for being here, and we appreciate your coverage, but good, you guys, TV good? Sure? Because we cater to media here. Okay? But I just thought it was a good overall team win. We came out, I think, ready to play. We kind of jumped on them early, got up 24-0, and then kind of, I thought, softened up on defense a little bit. But what was really critical was, the last 4 minutes of the first half and the first 4 minutes of the second half, that we had the long drive, we kicked the field goal with 23 seconds left. So we got 3, and then we started with the ball in the second half. And that 10-point swing really kind of changed the rest of the game. Instead of it being a 24-point game or something that could have become a 17-point game, it became a 31-point game. So really proud of our guys. I thought our defense played really well. Second half shutout. North Carolina's a good team. They're really banged up right now, and and I thought our guys played well. So credit to us that I thought we showed up ready to go and played hard and played to our level. And now we've put ourselves in a position that we want to be in November with a lot of tough games ahead of us, but we'll certainly enjoy this one.
Coach, what do you think of the work of your defense and particularly Amari Henderson in that?
Amari played really well. He played confident. To me, he felt confident to sit on routes. Sometimes when a corner's not confident, they'll get out of their pedal quickly. They'll flip their hips quick. And to me, Amari played confident. He felt like he could run with them, and he sat on some routes. And, he made some great plays and almost had, another 1 or 2 more. So, again, proud of the whole defense. I thought our third down defense again was good. We were much better in the red zone with the offense in terms of the touchdowns. Again, Skiba is money, so it's good to always get points when we come out of there. And it's nice to have a game that doesn't go down to the last play of the game or the last 30 seconds. And again, against what I think is a good football team and a team that we have a lot of respect for.
Yeah, Dave, I was going to ask you if you knew what to do with yourself in the ACC game down in the fourth quarter when you're subbing guys and you're not worried about the timeout game and possessions going back and forth and that kind of thing.
Connor, you've kind of gotten to know me over the last few years. At what point do you think I really feel that way?
2 minutes left?
Yeah, maybe like a minute 30. I'm looking at it, and it's 34 points, and if we turn it over, and if they hit a double move, then, you never relax, and then you want to go out there and, we didn't want to take any chances with Jamie, and, we wanted to get Michael out there and not have to burn another one of Sam's games if we didn't have to. We wanted to let him run the offense. And we go out there and we have 2 incompletions and we take 34 seconds off the clock. And then after that, we just wanted to run it and thought if we could just every time we get out there take 2.5 minutes, it was going to be really hard for them to get back into it.
Coach, describe to us special teams. We know that it's a week to week, always making adjustments, but especially in regards to punt returns, the forced fumble. Describe your thoughts regarding the special teams play.
Well, we were so disappointed in our special teams play at the Louisville game, and we've really challenged our guys that in a lot of ways, and again, the Louisville game was a team failure. Coaches, offense, defense, special teams across the boat, but certainly the special teams in that game didn't help us. So we've really challenged the kickoff unit, and for those guys to get that big hit, cause the fumble, and give us the ball on the the 3-yard line or 4-yard line or wherever it was, that was really big. And I thought our punt coverage was good. And after the Louisville game, you don't think anyone's going to fair catch against you. And then we had the last 2 weeks we've covered really well. Against Florida State we covered well, and we covered well today. And I think it's a little bit of a sign of respect that we're getting teams to fair catch it again. And I just think we're working a lot harder and we're taking a lot more pride in that unit. And I thought we were in good shape with it. But again, certainly the Louisville game exposed some flaws. And we definitely have tightened down since then.
Speaking of the Louisville game, you said you were displeased with the way you started and played until I think 8-15 was what you said. How pleased were you with the way your team opened up this time around?
Well, that's how I started the press conference, is I was really pleased that we showed up ready to play. I thought we were ready to play from the get-go, you know, and sometimes when you have a loss like that, you know, usually you get the lessons and then you take the test. And in football, you take the test and then you learn the lessons. And we learned some really valuable lessons in that Louisville game that hopefully we won't repeat. And part of it is you got to be ready to go from the first snap. You know, I think we have a good football team, but not to the point that we can not show up, not ready to go, and show up 45 minutes into the game and think we can come back and win. And so even from that game, there's lessons, and we talked about it. You know, let's learn from 2 weeks ago that we got to be ready to go. And again, this was a really good win, you know, against a team that's a good program. And you know, going into the game, as Connor pointed out, you know, the last three, since the 2017 season, nobody's won more games in our conference other than Clemson than NC State. And I think we tied that now.
You pointed that out in the press room.
So you listen to my, that's nice to know. Because I think I get up there and speak and nobody listens, and you just kind of, that's a positive.
You mentioned wanting to be cautious with Jamie when you took him out, but it didn't seem like the offense changed at all. Did you need to see him at 100%, whether it was in warm-ups or in practice this week?
If Jamie could go, he was going to go. And Jamie could go. So he went.
What did you think of his performance?
I thought he played really well. I thought he probably ran the ball a little bit tentatively. And we told him, I go, rather than lower your shoulder, you know, slide, duck out of bounds. That's okay. He threw the ball very efficiently, you know, 25 of 38 for 287 and 3 touchdowns. How about the stat line for Jack Freudenthal? Have you ever seen 4 catches for 16 yards and 3 touchdowns in your life? That has to be some type of NCAA, the most points scored with the least amount of yards.
Yeah, that was the red zone solution, right?
Throw it to Jack. Yeah, that was his solution. I'll certainly, he's been suggesting that for the last 2 years. The players are way more interesting than me, so if you want to finish up with me and bring those guys in there, probably make for better press, certainly better TV. Good. Thank you again.